Today is Thursday, September 29th, 2022. It is also day 234 of Blender, and today I'm gonna make a TV with LED lights in the back. Alright, so first things first, go to Blender, thing, General File, and then click on X to delete the cube, Shift A mesh out of plane, and then I do R and then X 90 to rotate 90 degrees along the X axis, which is the red line. Then S to scale the plane, and then just 4. So S and then 4 to scale 4 meters. And then I like to do Shift D, escape, and then scale that by pressing S. That's going to be my TV. And really what I did before was the wall. So something like this, and then add a modifier by going to the wrench icon, adding a solidify modifier, which is going to give it some thickness. It's good if I just do 1, so it does it forward. Even thickness, and I'll do 0.06. Maybe, maybe not. 0.05. Sure. Apply that, and then I'll go into edit mode by pressing tab. Make sure I'm in face select, which is the third button. At the top left corner, select the front face, and then I to inset, and then S to kind of S and then Z to kind of scale just how I want it to be. Something like that. All right, and then I'm going to go to material properties, which is the dartboard icon, click on new, click on plus, because there's going to be 2 materials, one for the actual TV screen and then one for the PV. And so the second one, I'm going to click on new and assign this, right? So the way that it works is I have to select it, whatever I'm selecting, I'm assigning this material to. Base color, no. Surface is going to be emission because I want it to be emitting light. For the color, I'm going to click on the yellow dot, go to image texture, and open up, let's see, desktop Blender, this one. And I'll be able to see it if I go to the material preview at the top right corner over here, and then make sure the strength is something like that. Why is it not showing up? This one is. Why is the other one not? That's weird. All right, there we go. So then we can kind of, the strength is kind of how much light there is. So yeah. And then the other material would just be black because that's how I want the TV to be. And then I would just make sure it's metallic by putting 1 for metallic, and then the roughness, just putting that a little bit downwards so it's shiny. And then I would actually take the face and extrude it easy to kind of move it a little bit inwards. And I think that's it for that. And so then for the LED lights, I usually just do GY to kind of move it over here. And then let me actually focus on this alone by pressing slash edit mode, select this face, and then I would just do Shift D, escape P to separate by selection to make it its own object, and then in object mode by pressing tab, I'll just call it LED, and I'll give it its own material here. So I'm going to make sure first I'm going to go to object relations. Where is it? Relations, make single user material so that when I change the color of this, it doesn't change the color of the actual TV because it's a copy basically from it. So I want to make sure you make it a single material. So really gonna change this to emission for the surface, not diffuse, emission. And it's gonna end up being, I don't know, one of these colors here. So I'll just use the color picker, maybe do something like this color. And then what I like to do is just kind of scale it, increase the strength by like a lot. And then slash to get the wall back. Probably not that much. Something like this. And then go to render properties and turn on bloom. And that's going to make things better, especially in render preview at the top right. And then let's actually go to material properties, maybe change the strength a little bit to be a little less crazy. And then the strength of this one could actually be a lot more. And then a lot less big. Kind of like that. And then it could be like more of a yellow. There we go. And then maybe not that strong. Whoops, wrong thing. I'm trying so hard to like select the light. So LED, turn that down a little bit. And then for the wall, I could just give it a material. I won't be able to see material because the light's not facing, so I'll select the light GY to kind of move it there. And then I'll do like a dark gray wall so it stands out. And yeah, that's kind of it. I'm not sure if I want to decrease the strength of this, but yeah. Anyway, that's one way to do LED lights. Kind of like, cause it's kind of like an illusion, like it's kind of like a shadow, but yeah, we're gonna go with that. So yeah, that's kind of it. And you can see it from this point of view as well. And if you want, you can turn on snapping at the top, face project, and then G and then Y to snap all the way over here. So it's snapping to the wall, and that's kind of it. All right, bye.